Arrested Hong Kong protesters are tortured regularly, says human rights group.
Here's a summary of the article.
A human rights group, the Civil Rights Observer, has issued a report accusing the police of systematically torturing protesters arrested during Hong Kong's unrest last year, saying interviews it did with some of those detained show they were subjected to cruel or inhuman treatment or punishment. The group said it will submit its findings to the United Nations and relevant international civil society groups. The report said 13 of the interviewees reported they were severely assaulted or injured after they'd been arrested, while 15 of them said their access to medical care was delayed, and 16 claimed they couldn't see their lawyers as quickly as they wanted. The rights group said 3 arrestees complained of sexual assault, and 9 talked of irregularities during evidence gathering, like being forced to sign and record statements without a lawyer present or being stopped them from giving their names to witnesses at the scene. The group highlighted 7 cases, including a man who claimed officers repeatedly slammed his head on the doorframe of a police van. In light of its findings, the group urged the government to propose legislative amendments in full conformity with the UN's Committee Against Torture. The founder of the group, Icarus Wong, said the report's findings indicate that Hong Kong has some of the characteristics of a police state.
This post received a score of 67,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Is anything actually ever going to be done about this? The entire world knows that China violates human rights, but without action, nothing will ever change. It's scary to think that perhaps nothing would have been done about the Nazi concentration camps if Germany hadn't invaded Poland and kicked off WW2.
Wait until a country forfeits and declares Chinese loan conditions for null. Or now, with everyone slowly pulling out of China, their economy will come under pressure in a few years. They'll have no choice to either accept or go to war. OFC they can threaten trade sanctions, and with their powerful stance they'll have impact, but it will unite the rest of the world against them. And promptly have their ratings massively decreased, causing the cost of borrowing to skyrocket. Yeah, that's not really going to happen. A few American companies shifting doesn't change their absolutely huge manufacturing capabilities that other countries utilize. It's going to take the US or EU issuing sanctions to have any effect.
Sanctions aren't making a difference. They'll double down.
The Chinese will triple down. It will be a long, protracted war of attrition.
Sounds like a better option than open war.
Open war isn't really an option with China, mutually assured destruction.
A trade war gunner isn't going to do anything either. Oh, it will. It won't be good for anyone, but I can guarantee there will be an effect. Really no surprises here. Even before these protests started, there were quite disturbing reports on what wardens do to prisoners in jail. Because this post is getting quite a bit of attraction, if you want to help HK protesters, please donate to the 612 Humanitarian Fund. Those guys pay for medical and legal fees of HK protesters who were arrested, hospitalized. Link.
Well, at least the torture is regular now, nothing like having your day interrupted with unplanned torture.
This happened on last Sunday. A mother was bringing her daughters out for dinner on Mother's Day. When they left the restaurant, they saw a large group of police who were chasing a group of protesters. Her daughters walked a bit too fast and both got arrested. The mother was shouting at the police for hours, but no one helped her at all. Her 12-year-old daughter was hospitalized because of severe asthma, the other was still being detained nearly 40 hours later. Unexpected torture does occur in Hong Kong, sadly, even if you are not protesting. Here's the source in Chinese, edit, typo.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.